If you visit Sanibel and Captiva Islands, there's a good chance you will find yourself at this iconic Sanibel landmark, one that has been part of the island's DNA since 1899, Bailey's General Store. Originally named the Sanibel Packing Company, Bailey's was founded in 1899 by Frank P. Bailey. Frank came to Sanibel with some family members in 1894 from Kentucky. As an early settler, Frank originally harvested fruits and vegetables, but he saw a need for the farmers of the island to have access to bare necessities. He acquired a store on Jane Matthews Wharf, a wooden structure at the end of the short pier on San Carlos Bay. Before you cross onto Sanibel, look down to the right. You will see the spot that accommodated the Sanibel Packing Company on a wooden wharf located at the end of what is now Bailey Road. Sadly, the original building was destroyed by a hurricane in 1926, but a new, larger onshore building replaced it soon after. Before the causeway, the general store was the residents' island hub, acting all at once as a post office, a social gathering place, a telegram service, and of course a grocery store. Post-causeway, it was a different story. The customers were growing year over year, which led to relocation in 1966 to where Bailey's stands today. The last Bayside store can still be found fully restored at the Sanibel Historical Museum and Village. Frank Bailey was known to help out members of the community. He would run unsecured credit for the islanders down on their luck. In lean times, he even provided equipment and provisions to farmers with a simple promissory note to be settled at the time of harvesting. This sense of community is still something the current Bailey generation holds close to their hearts and is in the forefront of their business decision making to this very day. After the second generation, Sam and Francis, carried the familial torch fueled by their father's community spirit, the store is now owned and operated by part of the third and fourth generation of Bailey's family members, the Johnsons. Be sure to say hi to Richard and Francis's daughter Mead and their daughters Callie and Bailey and son Dane next time you stop by. It's amazing to think that Bailey's has been serving the island for 120 years, starting as a 600 square foot store to the impressive 30,000 square foot store as it is today, yet has retained its commitment to community and customer service. The precedent set by Frank P. Bailey back in 1899 is still alive and strong today. You can feel the sense of community in the air when you enter and you're greeted with smiling faces, warm responses, and you feel like you're part of the family. Bailey's General Store consists of 3 locations today. The main location is on the corner of Periwinkle Way and Tarpon Bay Road. The second is on Captiva Island at the corner of Andy Ross Lane and Captiva Drive. And a satellite store can be found at the Sundial Beach Resort and Spa. The main property on Periwinkle Way will be undergoing major remodelling over the next few years. Be sure to check back with the Sanibel Captiva guide. We will be following along with its progress. Interestingly, the look and design of the new store will pay homage to the look of the old store with an extended canopy. Here we go, my recommendations for a visit to Bailey's. Firstly, stop by the coffee counter and grab a steaming coffee. Then you can make your way to the deli where they have everything from fudge to sandwiches. Of course, all served with a smile. If you need a lunch, go to the hot counter where they're happy to serve a tasty lunch dish, a different meal every day. Lastly, head over to the seafood and meat section to get some juicy ribeyes or fresh caught local seafood for an evening by the grill. On the way out, check by the extensive wine selection for the perfect wine pairing. Callie has personally compiled a great selection of wines for all budgets. Nowhere else on the island personifies the pure aura of Sanibel history, quite like Bailey's General Store. It is unusual in this day and age to have a family-owned business this large, and that's what makes it so special. But make no mistake, they have everything you could possibly need for a trip to Sanibel and Captiva. And personally, I absolutely love their chicken dinner. Francis, the second generation owner, said his goal for the future of the island was to keep Sanibel as a community and a friendly place. I venture to say that no one has perpetuated that goal more than this family. My name is Nick Adams. Come and join me on the next one.